you. Thank you, President Perez. I now have the privilege to invite the President of the United States of America, the Honorable Barack Obama, to receive the Presidential Award of Distinction from the President of the State of Israel, His Excellency Shimon Peres. And now we will begin the conferment ceremony of the Presidential Award of Distinction. Please be seated. President Obama has been nominated for this award for the following reasons. Barack Obama serves as the 44th President of the United States of America. He was elected to his first term in 2008, capturing the world attention and the heart of the American people. In 2012, he was elected to a second term. Barack Obama's presidency has been distinguished by his deep belief and ongoing fight for equality in the United States of America and for the promotion of democratic values, human rights, solidarity, and peace across the world. In 2009, he was awarded the Nobel Prize for his special contribution and efforts to strengthen international diplomacy and cooperation between peoples. Through his personal story and agenda as President of the United States, Barack Obama serves as a beacon of democratic values and exemplifies the spirit of equal opportunity in America, inspiring people all over the world. During his tenure, President Obama has made a unique and significant contribution to the security of the State of Israel, both through further strengthening the strategic cooperation between the countries and the joint development of technology to defend civilian populations against missiles and terrorism. The Iron Dome system is a prominent example of this cooperation, saving lives of many and ensuring the safety of citizens all over Israel. For these reasons, Shimon Peres, President of the State of Israel, will confer upon Barack Obama, President of the United States of America, the highest civilian award of the State of Israel, the Presidential Medal of Distinction. Ladies and gentlemen, please raise a glass with the presidents. L'chaim.
To the United States of America, the great President of the United States, the great friend of Israel.
Thank you, President Peres. You may now go back to your seat. Just don't drink too much. And now, ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor to invite our guest, the President of the United States of America, Barack Obama, to deliver his remarks.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. President Peres, Prime Minister Netanyahu, and First Lady Sarah, distinguished guests and friends, this is an extraordinary honor for me, and I could not be more deeply moved. And I have to say, after the incredible welcome I've received over the past 2 days and the warmth of the Israeli people, the tribute from President Peres, the honor of this medal, I mean, as you say, Dayenu. Now, I'm told that the Talmud teaches that you shouldn't pronounce all the praises of a person in their presence. And Mr. President, if I praised all the chapters of your remarkable life, then we would be here all night. So let me simply say this about our gracious host. Mr. President, the state of Israel has been the cause of your life through bitter wars and fragile peace, through hardship and prosperity. You've built her, you've cared for her, you've strengthened her, you've nurtured the next generation who will inherit her. Ben-Gurion, Meir, Begin, Rabin, these giants have left us. Only you are with us still, a founding father in our midst. And we are so grateful for your vision, your friendship, but most of all for your example, including the example of your extraordinary vitality. Every time I see your president, I ask him who his doctor is. We all want to know the secret. So with gratitude for your life and your service, and as you prepare to celebrate your 90th birthday this summer, and since I'm starting to get pretty good at Hebrew, let me propose a toast, even though you've taken away my wine. Come on. Bring another one. So, a toast, Ad Mea Ve'eshri. L'chaim. That's good wine. We'll just, actually, you know, we should probably get this out of the photograph. All these people will say I'm having too much fun in Israel. Just a few more words, Mr. President. You mentioned that this medal is presented in recognition of progress towards the ideals of equality and opportunity and justice. But I am mindful that I stand here tonight because of so many others, including the example and the sacrifices of the Jewish people. In a few days, as we do at every Seder, we'll break and hide a piece of matzah. It's a great way to entertain the kids. Malia and Sasha, even though they're getting older, they still enjoy it. And there are a lot of good places to hide it in the White House. But on a much deeper level, it speaks to the scope of our human experience, how parts of our lives can be broken while other parts can be elusive, how we can never give up searching for the things that make us whole. And few know this better than the Jewish people. After slavery and decades in the wilderness and with Moses gone, the future of the Israelites was in doubt. But with Joshua as their guide, they pushed on to victory. After the first temple was destroyed, it seemed Jerusalem was lost. But with courage and resolve, the second temple reestablished the Jewish presence. After centuries of persecution and pogroms, the Shoah aimed to eliminate the entire Jewish people. But the gates of the camps flew open. There emerged the ultimate rebuke to hate and to ignorance. Survivors would live and love again. When the moment of Israel's independence was met by aggression on all sides, it was unclear whether this nation would survive. But with heroism and sacrifice, the state of Israel not only endured, but thrived. And during 6 days in June and Yom Kippur 1 October, it seemed as though all you had built might be lost, but when the guns fell silent, it was clear the nation of Israel lives. As I said in my speech earlier today, this story, from slavery to salvation, of overcoming even the most overwhelming odds, is a message that's inspired the world. And that includes Jewish Americans, but also African Americans, who have so often had to deal with their own challenges, but with whom you have stood shoulder to shoulder. African Americans and Jewish Americans marched together at Selma and Montgomery, with rabbis carrying the Torah as they walked. They boarded buses for freedom rides together. They bled together. They gave their lives together. Jewish Americans like Andrew Goldman and Michael Schwerner, alongside African-American James Chaney. And because of their sacrifice, because of the struggle of generations in both our countries, we can come together tonight in freedom and in security. So if I can paraphrase the psalm, they turned our mourning into dancing, they changed our sackcloths into robes of joy. And this evening I'd like to close with the words of two leaders who brought us some of this joy. Rabbi Abraham Joshua Heschel was born in Poland and lost his mother and sister to the Nazis. He came to America, he raised his voice for social justice, he marched with Martin Luther King, and he spoke of the state of Israel in words that could well describe the struggle for equality in America. Our very existence is a witness that man must live toward redemption, he said, and that history is not always made by man alone. Rabbi Joachim Prinz was born in Germany, expelled by the Nazis, and found refuge in America. And he built support for the new state of Israel. And on that August day in 1963, he joined Dr. King at the March on Washington. And this is what Rabbi Prince said to the crowd. In the realm of the Spirit, our fathers taught us thousands of years ago that when God created man, he created him as everybody's neighbor. Neighbor is not a geographic concept. It is a moral concept. It means our collective responsibility for the preservation of man's dignity and integrity. President Perez, Prime Minister Netanyahu, friends, our very existence, our presence here tonight is a testament that all things are possible, even those things that in moments of darkness and doubt may seem elusive. And the stories of our peoples teach us to never stop searching for the things, the justice and the peace that make us whole. And so as we go forward together with confidence, we will know that while our countries may be separated by a great ocean, in the realm of the Spirit, we will always be neighbors and friends. I very humbly accept this award, understanding that I'm accepting it on behalf of the American people who are joined together with you. May God bless you, and may he watch over our two great nations. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Mr.
President of the United States, Barack Obama, receiving the highest award, highest honor that you can receive in Israel. It is the Presidential Medal of Distinction. Receiving that medal from President of Israel, Shimon Peres. The President of Israel says Mr. Obama received that award because of his friendship with the Israeli people, because of his support for the two-state solution, because of his support for the Iron Dome missile defense system, and because of his promotion of peace across the world, which, in Mr. Perez's words, culminated in the 2009 Nobel Peace Prize. The president, joking, is saying he's getting much better at speaking Yiddish in Hebrew, and then ending by saying L'chaim, which means here's to life. We're back with our Hot Topics panel here on CNN in just a moment.